Sellers always think, hey, maybe I should sell privately. Maybe I'm going to sell off market. And there's a script out there about the 4 types of buyers that will help you navigate that with sellers that I'm going to share with you next. If you get some value out of this or you like what you hear, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. And if you want to schedule a call with our team about how we can give you these kind of scripts on a regular basis to move your business forward, you can do that with the link in the comments. This comment, question, thought from sellers comes up all the time. Maybe I'm going to sell privately. Maybe I'm going to sell on my own. Think for sale by owner. And there's really 4 different types of buyers that are out there. This is one of the oldest scripts that's out there, and it really helps you navigate this objection, or really a question, because that's what an objection is. It's a question, so you can best educate people on how they're going to navigate the market and get the best price and the best terms. As a disclaimer, for almost every seller out there, taking your home to the market is going to be the best strategy because you get all the buyers that are interested. There's data out there from Bright MLS that shows that typically you're going to get 13 to 17% more for your home if you take it to the market. So that's something you can use as a tool in your toolbox here. But I want to give you this script. And the script is this. Hey, Mr. Seller, I totally get that. And I don't know if you're familiar with the 4 types of buyers that are out there. Has anyone taken the time to go over this with you? They're going to probably say no. And then you want to go into, well, there's the buyer that just sold their home yesterday and needs a new home today. And those are buyers I really like working with because they're serious, they're motivated, they've got a need, and they're looking for exactly what you have. And that can be a very great buyer for us because they're in the market looking to make a decision. Then there's the first-time buyer. And the first-time buyer, they need a lot of hand-holding. They need a lot of help. And they're going to need to get educated about the process. So typically these 2 types of buyers, because of their lack of knowledge on the market, or maybe they're just a little green when it comes to getting into the housing market, even though they know a lot, and because they've got a time frame that they're hitting, well, they typically work with real estate agents. And I found the best buyers work with real estate agents, and these agents are pre-qualifying them. They make sure they've got some motivation, and they're typically going to be actively looking at homes that are being marketed by other agents because they want to find someone serious on the other end so they can come to an agreement on the transaction. So those are the 2 types of buyer I really like attracting for your home because they're the ones that are ready to write contracts. Then there's 2 other types of buyers. There's the investors, or what I call them, the vultures, right? So they want to buy your home and take your equity and make it their profit. And they're going to try to get your home at an under market number so they can either flip it, they can assign the contract like a wholesaler. There's a lot of different things that happen with these. That's not the kind of buyer I want because I'm here to get you as much money as possible for the home, which is also what you want, right? And they're typically going to say yes. And then there's the other type of buyer. I call them the tire kicker or the looky-loo. They've been looking for homes for a couple of years. They're trying to find a deal. I don't want your home ever to be the deal for anybody. I want to sell it for a fair price and the highest number that the market's going to bear, which is probably what you're looking for, right? So these types of buyers, what they end up doing is they're trying to undercut the market. They're trying to find something that doesn't exist. And what ends up happening is that they're looking to buy it under market, which you don't want to leave any money on the table here, do you? And then you can go into all the reasons why and all the strategies how you're going to get these first-time buyers, move up, move down buyers, doesn't matter. The buyers that have a home to sell, because that's really the only 2 types of buyers that are out there, the ones that have a home to sell and the ones that are first-time buyers. Maybe you get a relo in there, but even then, they've sold their home. So those are the 2 types of buyers most people want. And then you can go through your strategies. Here's how we target these people. I know everything about them except their name at this point, and then walk the seller through the profile. It gives you a chance to shine and see how you're going to, instead of the ones that are typically attracted with private sales. And when you identify the person you're looking to sell the home to very clearly, very concisely, what that enables you to do is show off your skill set and the ability to identify those people that are going to pay them the best price. In this kind of market, when there's all sorts of noise out there, there's wholesalers, there's for sale by owners, there's all sorts of stuff happening. You've got to know what to say when these situations come up. This script works. I'd watch this episode a couple times and make sure you have it down so when the question comes up, you're able to give data and facts that will back up the reason why they should hire you as their listing agent.